In today's video, I'm here to share with you my most addictive fragrances right now. If you're interested, then just keep watching. Before we get into the video, I do want to quickly introduce myself for those of you who may be new here. My name is Aisha from simplyaisha.com. Here on YouTube, I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please consider subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So as I said, in today's video, we will be talking about my most addictive fragrances right now. I typically do these videos every month, and in them, I bring you 5 fragrances that I can't get enough of. So that may mean that I can't get enough of wearing them. That may mean that I can't get enough of smelling them or wanting to wear them or thinking about them. So I don't limit it to just the 5 fragrances that I've worn the most because I am a person who rotates my huge collection. I try to touch almost all of my fragrances. So oftentimes I don't really have a most worn fragrance. However, I do have fragrances that I think about wearing or keep wanting to wear or keep smelling for whatever reason. Also, I do not include any new fragrances in these videos. So if I've gotten them within the past month, they are not included because I feel like that's only human nature, that you get something new and shiny and you want to play with it. So obviously I tend to go for those more. So I feel like those are kind of a given. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this month's fragrances. So this first fragrance, I feel like I've been talking about nonstop since I purchased it, but I just can't get enough, y'all. This is from Xerjoff and this is Decus. So I did feature this in my citrus video recently. If you have not watched that video, check it out, but I have been loving this. This is so much more than a citrus scent. To me, when I smell this, I get some sort of citrus opening, but there's also this resinous quality to this fragrance. So it's sweet, it's resinous, it's bright and citrusy. It's all of that. Like there's kind of a lot going on, but it is so unique and so special. And it's not heavy. So even though I'm saying it's resinous, it kind of has this kind of incense quality to it. I don't find it to be heavy. I find this to be very uplifting. I think this is a great year-round scent, but I think it works really, really well in the heat. And it's one of those kind of fragrances that you can spray on, you can overspray, and it's definitely unique. People are definitely gonna smell it on you, but I don't feel like it's doing the most. Like it's not going to be offensive, I don't think, to anybody around you. But it's so gorgeous and unique, and I don't even know why, y'all. This is one of those fragrances that I find hard to describe. I find it hard to explain, but it just gives me the feels, y'all. It gives me the feels. I got a pretty good dent in this, y'all. I've only had it probably about 2 months and I just can't stop wearing it. Every time I wear it, I feel like I just smell amazing and I can't stop smelling myself. So again, that is Xerjoff Decus. The next fragrance is Electimus Trajan. So this fragrance, I feel like a lot of people love, and I was slow to hop on this train, but I am so glad I'm on this train now. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is my citrusy take on Baccarat Rouge 540. And I don't like to say that. I don't, because I know people roll their eyes every time they hear BR 540. But that's what this smells like to me. This is stunning though. This is done so well. It's airy and it's light smelling, but it is a beast in performance. It performs really well, especially in the hot weather. It's sweet, but it's not overpowering. It is just so good, y'all. It's so good. There's something really special about this. And again, I kind of don't know why, but it's one that when I wear it, I cannot get enough of myself wearing it. So if you like BR 540 and maybe you're out of that and you want to try something different, maybe try this, because like I said, this is kind of a citrusy take on that. But to me, I can smell it on myself better. So in some ways, I feel like it has a little bit more substance to it, or maybe just my nose is more, picks this up more than the original 540. But I've been loving this more than original 540. So yeah, check this out, especially if you maybe don't have 540, or if you have it or you're almost out or whatever. Check this out. I think this is a really nice take on that. And yeah, I don't know how else to describe this besides that. It's light, airy, sweet, but also bright and citrusy. And amazing, y'all. Amazing, especially for hot weather. So again, that is Electimus Trajan. The next fragrance I have is a controversial one, but this one is from Amouage and it is Lineage. So this fragrance to me is gorgeous, but I have heard some people talk bad about this thing. People say, I don't even want to tell y'all what they say it smells like because I don't want to taint y'all, but you can look up reviews if you want to. But I love this fragrance. So when I smell it, again, I get this kind of citrusy opening, maybe like bergamot or something like that. But there's also this kind of mineral smell to this. So think like aquatic smelling, slightly salty, kind of smelling like the sea, but not smelling like fish, in my opinion. But it kind of gives that aquatic vibe. But then you have this type of incense in this fragrance that gives it some depth, that gives it something extra special. It gives it a unique quality. And it is just so good, especially on the skin. I like this on the card, but I love this on my skin, y'all. I love this on my skin. I think it's perfect for warm weather. I think it can be worn year round, again, because of the incense in it. But I think it's perfect for warm weather because I feel like it just really shines in the heat. This also has some spices in here. Not even sure what type of spices, but I can definitely smell some sort of spices in here and a slight bit of greenness in this fragrance. But it is just really well done. It's really unique. It's unlike any other fragrance I have in my collection. So if you're looking for a hot weather scent that is unique and unlike anything you've ever smelled, maybe try this one. I believe Twisted Lily has samples of this. I will leave their link down below if they still have the samples in stock. And you can use my code Aisha10 to get 10% off anything on their website, including samples. This is one I definitely think you should sample and spray on your skin. Don't just smell this one out of the bottle. You have to spray it on your skin. And I do get compliments wearing this. So although it's controversial here on YouTube and in Fragcom, I'm telling you, people love this on me. I have gotten at least, I think, 2 or 3 compliments wearing this. So I feel like that's doing a lot, you know? So again, that is Amouage Lineage. This next fragrance is one of my top 10 fragrances, and it has been that for a while for me. But recently I have been sniffing it even more, and I'll tell you why. So the fragrance we're talking about is Nishane Ani. This is a beautiful green, spicy, citrusy vanilla that just really has something special to it. I love this. It has a lot of presence. It has a lot of oomph. It's sweet, but it's spicy, and it has a beautiful ginger note. Almost forgot to say that, but the ginger in this is outstanding. So anyway, this has been one of my favorite fragrances for a while, and recently I've been like sniffing it, wearing it. This is kind of one of those fragrances that I love but don't wear that often because I don't want to make it less special for me. And it's also like a beast of a fragrance. So this is not the kind of fragrance that I really like to wear to run errands per se, because I don't know, I feel like it's too special for that. But anyway, I have been wearing this a little bit more regularly recently, and I've been smelling it like all the time, and I just can't get enough. And I think it's because of 2 reasons. Number 1 is because Ani X came out. I recently picked that up. Check out my video comparing the 2, but because that came out, I've been smelling this one more as well. And then also because I picked up this oil, which is the Nishane Ani oil, and this is so good, y'all. So this smells like Ani, but it's done on a lighter note. So if you've ever tried Ani and it was too much for you, maybe check out the oil. The oil performs really well. You could wear it alone, but I love to pair these together, and I actually really like to pair this with other fragrances too, just to give them a little something different, you know. It pairs really well with citrus fragrances or with green fragrances. I don't typically use this all over my body because I feel like it's too expensive for that. But I'll use it on like my exposed areas. So if I'm going to be wearing a tank top or a dress or whatever, I'll put it on my legs and arms, and it smells really good on its own. But I like pairing these together or pairing this with other stuff. So really both of these are kind of a favorite, but I use them together, so we can count them as one. Okay. So again, that is Nishane Ani body and hair oil. I don't use it on my hair, but it technically can be. And then Nishane Ani, the original. And then my last fragrance, I think I'm actually gonna make this my scent of the day today, but this is from Profumo de Firenze, and it is Bon Talenti. So to me, this smells like a fruity ice cream. And the fruits that are in here are quite tropical smelling. So initially I kind of get some banana, but I also get like strawberry, pineapple, and just a mix of different fruits. It's really delicious smelling, and all those those fruits are kind of on this bed of this ice cream smelling vanilla. So the vanilla in here doesn't smell spicy or anything. It's mainly like kind of sweet and a little bit milky, but this fragrance just still feels very transparent. I am going to go ahead and spray it on today because I haven't sprayed on any fragrance yet because I knew I was about to film. And I don't always like to spray fragrances before I film because they interfere. But this is the last fragrance and I want to wear it. And I cannot get enough of this fragrance. I've been wearing this bed. But you can wear it during the day as well. It's good for hot weather because it's fun, and although it's vanilla, it's not too heavy. It's just an easygoing scent. And I think what has really made me want to reach for this lately is because I started pairing it with this lotion. Now, I didn't use this lotion today because I didn't know what fragrance I was going to wear, but if I knew what fragrance I was going to wear, I definitely would have paired it with this. And this is the Strawberry Milk Body Lotion from the brand Quilnera. My top is broken, but I picked this up from either TJ Maxx or Marshall's. I can't tell from the tag, but I see these all the time and I really like this. It smells like a strawberry milkshake, and although I'm not even sure if strawberry is note in here, these just go really well together. And I find that this lotion actually goes with a lot of different type of berry scents, so I've been using this a lot recently. But pairing these together, I feel like it gives it just enough oomph. The first time that I wore this fragrance, when I first got it, I felt like I really couldn't smell it. Let it sit for a little bit, tried it again. I thought it was pretty, but it wasn't like tickling my fancy. Next time I wore it, paired it with this, and all of a sudden the game changed, y'all. And since I did that, I can't get enough of this fragrance. It's so delicious and fun, and it just smells like summer to me. I'm not even a milkshake type of girl, but to me, it's giving milkshake vibes, like ice cream and fruits. So delicious smelling. So if you have not tried this, give it a try. It's not extremely expensive for a niche fragrance, so I definitely think it's worth the money. And yeah, definitely check it out if you like fruity kind of milky type scents. So again, that is Profumo di Firenze Buntalenti. So those were my most addictive fragrances right now. Let me know if you've tried any of the fragrances that I talked about. What do you think of them? Also, leave it in the comments down below. What was one fragrance you couldn't get enough of this past month? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I typically upload videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I have tons of content that you can check out in your free time. Also, if you haven't checked out my website yet, check it out. It's www.simplyaisha.com. Over there, I talk about fragrance and all the things that I love. So definitely check out my website and get on my email list. Also, if you want to connect me more, follow me over on Instagram. I'm typically in my stories almost every day, and I love to chit chat with you guys in my DMs. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.